Welcome to Hai Sai Okinawa. I'm Kathy Millette.
And I'm Gabriel Archer. On this episode, we'll explore the deadly allure of a cultural icon.
And we'll take a look at typhoons and what is required to prepare for them.
All that and more coming up on this edition of Hai Sai Okinawa. How do you feel about reptiles?
I'm not really a fan of snakes.
Really? They seem like nice people, just a little cold-blooded.
Well, they are significant in almost every culture, and Okinawa is no exception.
We've traveled the island to examine this cultural icon and see what it means to Okinawa and what it may mean to you.
Virulent, mystifying, emblematic, creepy, iconic, fascinatingly powerful, and deadly. The world's third deadliest snake that could be in your backyard. The Habu.
Yes, you can definitely see them walking around on base. Last year we had, on average, about 20 calls to animal control for the residential areas to come and remove the snakes from that environment. They're always here and active year-round, but mostly more in the summertime. The heat drives them out of their hiding places, so they like to come get a suntan just like everybody else. Basically, if you see one on base, immediately contact the MPs. They'll contact animal control, and they will come and remove the snake from the environment. If you can, sort of keep an eye on it at your place and sort of watch what direction it heads off in, so animal control could capture it easier.
The Habu's significance in Japanese culture can be understated and often misunderstood. One of the reasons for its mystique are widely held beliefs of medicinal properties, probably because of its regenerative power. In turn, icon status is attributed to these dangerous snakes with medicines, mailbags, toys, and treasures, all created in the Habu's image or with portions of its body. Habus are recognized for their place in nature and respected for their deadly bite.
When I first came to Rikuamura, I didn't want to work in here at the Habu Center. I was assigned to this. It was scary at first, but now I can do it. They won't bite you if you follow the rules. Snakes are everywhere, not just Okinawa. They live in China and all the way to Tunisia. Snakes are a part of the world culture. It's a little scary thinking about getting bit, but it's an inherent danger of the job. You have to deal with it. I have been bitten. You have to go to the hospital immediately after you get bit. It hurts so bad. Some people lose consciousness. I passed out, and my hand swelled to the size of a baseball glove.
When you get bit, it hurts really bad. Your muscles will cease and begin to die. On Okinawa, about 100 people per year get snake bites. Normally it's farmers or people who work in the cane fields, and they have really sharp teeth. The big ones are able to bite through rubber boots.
No Habu is this cute and cuddly. But if you find yourself in a jungle area like this and see a Habu, we have some safety tips to keep you out of the hospital.
Things that parents should know about where they live on or off base is Habus like to hide in crevices. So if you have things like, let's say, firewood stack, Habus could get in there. Another thing parents need to be aware of with their children, they love to get into playhouses, empty pools, wading pools. So before your children go out to play, check those areas. Make sure that they are safe, not just from snakes, but from spiders and other things. A large thing here that people need to know for themselves and their neighbors, always keep your grass mowed. They love high grass. So I recommend staying out of any place that has high weeds, sugarcane fields. When you go hiking, make sure you're properly attired with boots, thick pants on, and try to eliminate any chances of getting bit.
A special thanks to Ryukumura and the Okinawa Zoo for giving us access and a closer look at this amazing animal.
Habus aren't the only danger of the summer season. What is another thing that could be just as dangerous as a Habu?
Ducks, Ducks are pretty scary.
No, typhoons. It's typhoon season, and once again, our local safety guru Bradley Wells will give us some typhoon safety tips.
Winds of 58 miles per hour or greater can continue from now until 3 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Lots of things you need to do preparing for the typhoon season. You got to remember, basically, use some common sense. It's basically like hurricanes back in the States for the people that live on the coast and the waterways there. But here you definitely need to listen to the TV, radio, AFN, to know when they are coming. TCOR, for the people who want to know, stands for Tropical Cyclone Condition of Readiness. As far as our TCORs go, generally talking, you'll hear a TCOR 3. That means a storm has been detected. Does not mean that it's that close to the island, but there is something out there. That's when you should start being prepared. Things like food, water, securing your home. TCOR 2, it's on its way. It is going to. And then we have TCOR 1. We have several sections of TCOR 1. There's TCOR 1, there's TCOR C, which is caution. When that happens, all facilities on base close down. We have TCOR E, which is emergency, which means it's here, stay inside. You have to stay inside. And you cannot come outside for SOFA members until it's an all clear. We also have TCOR 1R, which is recovery, and that's only essential personnel that go out, and what they are doing is actually surveying the area. They're looking for down power lines, major damage. But again, SOFA personnel cannot come out until they get the all clear. If you do hear one is out there, start looking around your house, all loose objects that you have. Make sure that you gather them up in one area. The closer that the typhoon gets to the island, the more secure it should be. Things like trash cans, tables, chairs. You need to make sure that they are stored inside or somewhere out of the wind, because they can become a projectile. Make sure that your pets are secure inside the house. You can always go online, MCCS, base safety. Everybody has checklists that you could use, download, ask your neighbors, your friends. But always, no matter what, during any season, always make sure that you have plenty of water on hand, food, canned food, things like that, because the power can go out here. And it can go out for up to a week or 2 weeks. But batteries, water, flashlights, a small first aid kit is always handy to have.
A thank you goes out to Geoff Mackley for the typhoon footage. Remember, Mr. Mackley is an extreme weather photographer, and you should not try this at home.
That's all for this edition of Hai Sai Okinawa.
Be safe, and thanks for watching. See you next time.